Hello and welcome to Emily Divine. I'm so glad that we have finally found one another. I have recently received some positive feedback and some criticism from a fellow colleague. So today's video is going to be me applying just that. And we'll just see how it goes. You guys already know the gist. Not everyone will resonate with everything. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest. There are no gender in tarot, and tarot can be read from either direction, so make sure you are switching roles whenever necessary. With that being said, I'm going to start us off in prayer. That has not, nor will not, ever change. So if you don't mind, join me. Take a moment to yourself. Bow your head however you pray. Spirit, God, Archangel Michael, and Archangel Gabriel, ask for your guidance, wisdom, protection, and intuition in order to provide the most clarity for today's reading for the July 2022 for Open Zodiac. This is basically for anyone who runs across this video. Let me know if you enjoyed it, or if you didn't enjoy it, what you liked and disliked. With that being said, thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Thank you, Archangel Gabriel. Thank you, God. Alright. So let's get started. I'm going to shuffle one more time. Spirit, what do we have for July 2022 predictions for Open Zodiac, whomever this reading belongs to? Spirit, what do we have for them for July 2022? Thank you, Spirit. Ooh. Thank you, Spirit. Now, with that being said, we'll do 1, 2. Hi, Belle. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Alright. So here are the face cards, or the cards for the predicament, the predictions of July 2022 for whomever this reading belongs to. Alright, you know who you are. Now I'm going to start off this reading by, we're going to roll this dice one time. And something maybe like it's a day of the, if it rolls on a 5, it will be the 5th of July is what we're referring to, or the, not 5 weeks following, possibly? I'm not sure. We'll get into it. Let's see here. Spirit, what do we have on the die for the collective July 2022? 3. So maybe the 3rd of July. Do you have any exciting 4th of July weekend, or whatever plans? Do you have any plans for the 4th of July? Now mind you, this reading is taking place in June, but it is intended for July 2022. So we're just going to go ahead and keep in mind the number 3. This could be the 3rd week of July. This could be the 3rd of July. This could be 3 minutes into July, and this could be 3 weeks past the month of July. Take it how it resonates with you. Okay, so our first card here, this card is the main focus, the star of the show for the predictions for July 2022. Spirit, what do we have for the focus for July 2022 for the collective? Thank you, Spirit. We have the 3 of Pentacles. So finances, something to do with stability, possibly. You could be very unsure of yourself and your ability to make decisions at this moment for whatever reason. I feel a lot of familiar energy, like self-doubt is very familiar, unfortunately. But yeah, I see a lot of imbalance, needless to say. But I see it as far as you attempting to branch. Okay, hold on, let me think about how I'm going to word this. Whether this card is representing a situation, person, or place, or happens, anything, circumstance, or relationship dynamic. This card, the Three of Pentacles, it's all about like collaboration. It's all about inspiration. It's like networking. This is the networking card for me. And you can see it is in reverse. This is supposed to be the main focus for the predictions for July 2022. This is what you need to keep your eye on in order to, reach that milestone that you will achieve whenever you learn the lesson that you're being offered. So the Three of Pentacles, I have the talent, ambition, and drive to succeed. And when I call in my support team, I have an opportunity to bring my dreams to life. Working together and a sense of belonging. Sorry, car from by. Says I have an opportunity to bring my dreams to life. Working together as a team helps build my inner strength and a sense of belonging. I welcome feedback and new opportunities as I continue to work to build my dreams into reality. Everyone offers a new piece of knowledge or skill that I can add to my personal toolbox. This helps me expand, grow, and helps me fulfill me. I ask myself, is it possible that I can expand beyond my current reality? So let's just take a moment. Whoever you are, doesn't matter your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign. Do you think that it is possible that you can expand yourself beyond your current reality? Do you think that? Sorry, cars are driving by. I'm not. Yeah, as I was saying. So, ask yourself, take a moment and literally think of every word that I'm using to ask you this question. Do you feel that if something great was to happen to you today, tonight, that the change that you have been needing, that would basically be considered a miracle, if you were to be granted a miracle that you do not deserve, like you know that you don't deserve it, and that's just how you truly feel. Like you honestly, if somebody was to tell you how amazing you were, you would be upset and think that they were full of bullshit, like they were finessing, or they were just trying to talk game. In reality, they were just showing their respects to you. Does this kind of scenario sound familiar? So moving on into the spread, this card is going to be the lesson. The fourth card is a lesson, and then number 5 is what you do not see, whether you find about love or upon a high horse, whatever the case may be. This is what is going on behind closed doors. This is the cause card, and this is the effect. So this is the reason why it is happening to you. This is the effect of what in turn happened because of the cause. I mean, get it? Cause and effect, pretty self-explanatory. So cause and effect, lesson, and what you do not see. Spirit, what do we have for the collective reading for the cause? The cause. Thank you, Spirit. Ooh, 8 of Swords. 8 of Swords. Ooh, I haven't showed you. Let me hold up some of these cards. That is the 3 of Pentacles. Hi, Bell. That's the 3 of Pentacles. And then we have the 8 of Swords. And it is in reverse too. So, just based off the current, we've only flipped 2 cards so far. And they're both in reverse, as you can see, obviously. There's some sort of energy shift that has taken place. This is the cause. Okay, now we're going to focus we're going to turn the direction of our focus to what we have, basically, we're going to have to retrace our steps for a couple of things that we may feel that are off. So at the end of this reading, I'm going to go ahead and flip the rest of the cards, but I'm going to go back and help you pinpoint what exactly is off by a little subconscious method, let's call it that. Oh, disclaimer, I'm not a professional medical provider or professional, so I do not claim to be, and I do not guarantee that taking my advice or anything that I say, especially if you take it out of context, I do not guarantee the same effects as or results for each individual as I am trying to explain in this reading. Not everyone's path is going to be the same, basically. Belle, what are you doing? Belle wanted to drop in. She said, Mama, go ahead and flip the effect card. She's got her paw around it. You want to flip it? Look at this girl. Thank you, Spirit. Ooh, and it's in reverse, of course. So we have the Three of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, and then the Nine of Cups. And they're all three in reverse. So, focus, cause, effect. So, there is some kind of reflecting that I'm going to help you with at the end of this reading, but you're going to have to do some sort of reflecting. And the reason why I'm saying it the way that I'm saying it is because how it is being presented to me is like, just make it very clear that it's urgent, and the urgency of it is equivalent to how unaware you are of the circumstance. It's like you keep barely missing the hammer on the head, the nail, metaphorically speaking, of course. But it's going to take some, it's not going to be too hard, I promise you that, but it's going to be basically, you just have to put your trust in me. I'm just going to ask you a couple questions. You're going to give me the answers. You don't even have to give me the answers. As long as you answer them to yourself, it'll point you in the right direction to begin your backtracking as to where or why this simple, and it's like basically you stepped left instead of step with your right foot. You stepped with your left foot instead, and you were supposed to step with your right. That's kind of the scenario I'm trying to explain here. But either way, we got to, trace our steps backwards in order to find out where it is leading to. The Nine of Cups has the effect, basically means fulfillment. Yes. Does that mean the same thing if it's in reverse? What do you think? The Nine of Cups is all about fulfillment, like I said, contentment, being content. It's about your dreams. Some of you may be having crazy dreams. If this does resonate with you, I really recommend getting yourself a dream journal. And the moment that you open your eyes every morning, like, that brief time period or short time period where you can basically recall everything you were just experiencing in your dream as if it was just happening, 5 seconds before you woke up. That is when it is fresh on your mind, and that's when you want to write it all down, everything that you can remember, and keep a log. You will be glad that you did, and you'll be quite intrigued whenever you're able to go back and flip through, your data entry, basically. So yeah, fulfillment. I guess I'm trying to kind of procrastinate reading this card because hopefully we'll get an upright one. So the Nine of Cups, like I said, fulfillment, contentment, being okay, knowing that your stability, your dreams, the core of you, your roots. It says, my present is in the result of all my past efforts. Thus, The unfolding of all things I have put into place up until the very moment my desires and dreams are emerging into reality. Every feeling, thought, and action I have projected in my past is mine now. As I continue to align my thoughts, feelings, and actions with the desires of my heart, my future continues to unfold with emotional fulfillment. I ask myself, do my intentions align with the highest best for all? Yeah, and definitely I would recommend checking up on, or subscribing obviously to my channel, and making sure you have your notifications on so you can receive the reading that will follow this one, because I really do feel like we're going to go into great detail on your backtracking, your reflecting time period, and it may offer some words of advice to some of you who may feel extremely lost right now. So ask yourself, do your intentions align with what is best for all? Or does whatever the situation, if you ever do, I hope that you don't feel this way, but if the situation ever calls for you to feel like it's you, every man for himself or every woman for themselves, and at that moment, do you care about anyone else? Do you care about, I feel like some of you care about the people who cared about you, but the people who have clearly shown otherwise, you definitely aren't going to be the first one to reach out. I guess you're not going to be the first one to, open your arms up for them, but if they were to come to you, you definitely would not shut them down. That's the energy that I'm getting. Focus, cause, effect, and this is your lesson. Spirit, what is the lesson for today's collective reading for whomever this video finds? What is the lesson for July 2022? Thank you, Spirit. Finally, an upright card. Yay. Four of Swords. Look, and it's a black cat. Yay. I have two solid black cats. I love them. I got Salem, and then I got Jax. It's funny because whenever I got Salem, I immediately wanted a boy following that, and I was like, I'm gonna name him Binks. If there's any Hocus Pocus fans out there watching this, then you know where that name comes from. But as soon as I was gifted my boy solid black cat, the moment I laid eyes on him, he wasn't a Binks, he was a Jax. So this is Jax. I wonder where he's at. Jackson! See if I can get him to come up to the camera. So, shout out to my cat. Don't know why. Maybe he'll drop in. One that just showed up is, that is Bell. Ariella. It means the golden one in, I think, Greek mythology. So the Four of Swords. Moving on. So this is your lesson, overall lesson, the thing that you're supposed to grasp the concept of and be able to kind of, reiterate or to repeat. I don't know. As long as you're able to summarize and explain what it is that you grasp, if you're able to come back to me and tell me that this is what happened, this is what you were supposed to be paying attention to, this is the thing that happened that caused this to take place, and now we have to learn this about the whole situation. And to top it all off, this card is what you have no idea about, what happens behind closed doors outside of this dynamic or this situation that we're reading for. Keep that in mind. Four of Swords. Rest. Resilience, reflection. RRR. So some of y'all need some triple R, some RRRs, or some TLC. It is necessary for me to take time out and relax into meditative space. Do some of y'all meditate? If you do not meditate, I highly recommend you consider doing so. and you want to consider doing so by, doing your homework on the topic. And if you need any help with that, please reach out to me. I have plenty of resource and content that will provide you with the information and the educational, vocabulary of everything you need to know when it comes to this. I also offer guided meditations on my other YouTube channel. So meditation, for those who do meditate and you are familiar with meditation, when's the last time that you meditated? Ask yourself, is it necessary for you to take a time out and relax into that meditative state? For those who are familiar, for those who are not, it is time for you to investigate or do your research on meditation. Just give it a try. For those who are like, no, that's crazy, ain't no way that's going to help me, try it one time. And if it did not work, please come back to me, and I will even offer you, just get a hold of me, let me know. As my mind relaxes, it releases and sets itself anew. When I am centered, my connection to my higher self is more present. And I can also hear what the universe, the divine, is asking of me, basically, instead of what I'm asking of myself and others, of course. My inner voice is strong, and it provides me with curiosity and a luminous guidance. Silence. That's funny. Sorry. Black cat familiar whispers. For the card, it is telling me silence. Curiosity. Silence your curiosity, because curiosity killed the cat. And try to chill out on the explorative or exploration and awaken the conscious mind. Not the unconscious, but just the conscious mind. So seriously, if you cannot get into meditation, try shadow work with journal prompts, etc. If you are struggling to find a coping mechanism that is going to work for you, feel free to reach out to me at emilydivinebooking@gmail.com, and I'll be happy to assist. I'm a spiritual and an intuitive coach. I'm a psychic mentor. I'm a psychic teacher, an intuitive teacher, intuitive mentor, and a reader for you guys on YouTube. And this is why I do what I do. This is the final card for your reading, whoever is watching this. This is the card of what you do not see. This is what's going on behind closed doors. This is what your emotions are robbing you of the acknowledgement to, or basically it could be just what's going on in a broadened term, because it's not going to tell you anything that's not your business. And what people say about you behind your back is none of your business, and that's a cardinal rule. I can't remember who said that, but it is a cardinal rule, one of the cardinal rules. So whether you're blinded by love, or if you're up on a high horse, or you're all you can see is red, you're reddened with rage, whatever the case may be, whenever you are overwhelmed with these emotions, this is what you are unable to see. Thank you, Spirit, for this clarity for today's July 2022 prediction for this YouTube collective. I hope that Spirit is able to get this video to whom it may concern. So for whom it may concern, this is what you do not see. This is what is going on behind closed doors. Thank you, Spirit. The Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is about accomplishment. It's about independence. It's about prosperity. I have worked hard for my achievements and accomplishments. I am worthy of abundance, both spiritually and physically. When I take pride in what I have accomplished, I can bask in the paradise. Bask in the paradise I have created and the luxurious life has to offer. I am worthy of it all. I am proud of who I am and what I have to offer. I generously give my guidance to those who are working hard to achieve prosperity, too. So what I have to offer holds a lot of value. So yes, whatever, makes of you out of this situation, whatever lesson you learned, what you're unable to see is that you may be phased right now by these individuals or this circumstance, but overall, you know damn well that it's not that important, or it's not that big of a thing to you, especially associated with your energy, that it's not gonna change who you are as a person. You're still gonna love relentlessly, and you're gonna love fearlessly like you always do, and I salute you for that. So that's all I have for today. This is your July 2022 reading, or prediction, I'm sorry. And this is for whomever this reading, or whomever this video finds or makes its way to. If this is you and you enjoyed this video, please leave a like or a comment, or consider even subscribing. Until next time.